Don't let yourself be sucked in by everything that is going on in the world right now. We are living in crazy times. When you look at the Middle East, we are on the verge of tensions getting to a point that could lead to World War III. When you look at the UK, there are crazy violence going on at this point in time. When you look at the US, we have a contentious election, which no matter which way it goes, could potentially lead to civil war. And let's be real, and we have two candidates that no one really likes. The markets have crashed to crazy lows like we haven't seen since World War II. We are living in a very scary time, and we need to do something. Now, you might be wondering, hang on, this is an entrepreneurship and self-improvement channel. Why are we talking about things that are going on in the world? Why are we talking about the geopolitical landscape? And the reason that I want to talk about this today is simply because I want to talk about how it affects you and I and what we can do to be prepared for anything that is to come and what we need to do to deal with this situation. So first of all, if you go on social media, you go on platforms like Twitter, X, you see a lot of divisiveness. You see a lot of people fighting. You see a lot of racial rhetoric on all sides. You see anger, you see hatred, you see violence. And what you need to understand is this is what the elitists want. This is what they want. They want us to fight with each other. They want to keep us divided and distracted so that they can take over the world. And you have to make sure that you do not fall into this trap. I want to cover two very important things that I think that we all need to do when focusing on what is going on in the world today. And here's the reality, right? We read all the things online, we read everything in the news, we see a lot of the things in front of our own eyes. But here's the reality. For 99% of us, everything that is going on, is it implementing our day-to-day lives? Is your routine on a daily basis changing? Outside of getting into unnecessary beefs with people over the internet, is there anything truly that's being changed right now? No. However, there could come a point in time where it will have an impact on our lives. And so we need to be prepared, which leads me to the first point. All these things that are going on in the world, they're not in our control, right? We can't control the war that is breaking out in the Middle East. We can't control the markets crashing. And newsflash, if you put $100 into the crypto market and you think that's going to be your saving grace, then you have your priorities wrong, okay? Simple as. You need to have your priorities right. And what you have to do in number one, we have to focus on what is in our control. With everything that we see going on, for example, with the UK potentially breaking out into civil war, with what's happening in the US, who's to stop them from locking us down and shutting us down again, right? And the only thing that we're going to have access to if something like that happens again is the internet. There is no better time, because time is running out, to start making money online today. You need to start building a life for yourself. You need to start taking control of your life and everything around it so that you don't have to rely on them. Don't let them pull you into that slave mindset and then lock yourself away where you can't earn an income, you can't take care of your family, you can't do what you want. You need to wake up and understand that everything that is going on is just distractions. You don't think that there are people behind the wars that are going on, because newsflash, we're seeing things that are very sad and very upsetting, and innocent lives are being died, but they're making money, right? The military-industrial complex, they're monetizing off the war. If you follow the money, you start to realize that a lot of these things have ulterior motives, right? When you look at all the divisiveness in the UK, you see the war you see the fighting and the battling and the violence going on between far-right protesters and everything else that you see happening. It's all distraction taxes. They want to enslave us. They want to keep us away from actually becoming better versions of ourselves. And so you have to focus what is in your control. You have to get started, because time is running out. If you're wondering where to look and where to get started, you can join my community. It's completely free, and we help you build a business plan to start your first online business. Or you can go and find other mentors online. But you have to take initiative. You have to take control and wake up and understand exactly what is going on right now. And the second thing that I want us all to focus on is enough of this divisiveness. Why are we letting them win? We know that they want to control all of us. We know that the elitists are going to make more and more and more money. So why are we letting them win and squabbling amongst ourselves? We as the people need to get up. We need to improve our lives. We need to take back control. And the best way to take back control of your own life is by building a life where you don't have to rely on anybody else. Start making money online. Look at e-commerce. Look at sales. There's so many ways to make money out there. Why are you relying on government paychecks? Why are you relying on an employer in the public sector? Stop relying on these outside people and hoping they're going to improve your life, because the government doesn't care about you. The elitists don't care about you. The globalists don't care about you. Only you care about you. And before it's too late, because there will come a time where it is too late, you don't want to regret it when the opportunity has gone. The internet is the one thing right now that they can't control, and they're starting to control a lot of it. You look at Instagram, you look at Facebook, you look at these platforms, they're being controlled, they're being censored. So make sure you get there before it's done. We need to not focus on hatred. We need to focus on not being fighting with each other. We need to understand that this is what they're trying to do. 99% of us, our lives are not being affected by these things going on. We are fortunate. We are in places where we are very lucky and blessed to be where we are. Focus on yourself, focus on becoming a better person, and focus on coming from a place of love, not coming from a place of hatred. The person that you think is your enemy is not actually your enemy. So you need to understand this and focus on this. I know this is very different to the normal type of video that I would film, and I basically wanted to just discuss this and talk about this today because we look at the world and we look at everything that's going on, and it's very scary at the moment. And so I just want you to understand, focus on what you can control, not what you can't control. Stop arguing and fighting with people over little things that don't matter, and just focus on becoming the best version of yourself, and focus on the people around you, focus on your community, focus on unity over fighting, and our lives will improve. And when we take control, we will be able to take back what is ours. And so keep your head up, stay positive, and start your online business. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. If you need help starting your online business, I have my own free community which you can join. Link is in the description, and I will help you build a business plan to achieve the goals that you are looking for. I will help you build an actionable step-by-step plan to help you achieve the goals that you have set out to achieve. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.